this is Anita with Workflow Grow, bringing you Express Desk Stretch. And our series today is When Your Backyard is Your Office. I have been doing a lot of studying lately on neuroplasticity. I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly, but anyway, it's just basically on how the brain works and what you can do to make the brain work better, especially when it comes to focus and concentration. And what I learned and certainly have experienced for myself is that the brain is only capable of focusing, in real heads down work for about 90 minutes. And it's really important to get up and just shift your vision in some way. And one of the best ways to do that is to get out in nature. And so if you're working from home and you have the ability to come to your backyard for a quick little break, then that's awesome. But even if you don't, most offices have some sort of green space around them. And so if you get out in nature, that just really helps. And of course, some movement, which is what we're all about at Express Desk Stretch. So I'm going to show you some movements here in a moment that all relate to things that you might see outside, just to keep it with the theme. But before we start that, we're going to do 1 minute of breathing where you just are focusing on the sights and the sounds around you. And so I'm going to set my watch for 1 minute, and no special, you don't have to hold your breath or breathe for 4 or exhale for a certain amount of time. Just natural breathing. Think about your breathing, but just notice what you hear around you. Like I'm hearing a lot of birds chirping, which is really awesome. And a little chipmunk just went scurrying by. And so just notice your surroundings for 1 minute. So we'll do that and then we'll get to moving. All right. I'm going to start my watch. 1 minute. All right. And off you go. Okay, our 1 minute is up. And you know what? If you noticed that you were just drifting off into other things and not necessarily observing your surroundings, that is okay, because observing that you're not observing is part of mindfulness, and it helps you to improve your focus when you recognize that and bring your focus back to whatever it was. I noticed in that minute a couple of times where I did drift off. But I also got the benefit of listening to a bird conversation, feeling the sun on my face. And there's a lot of great neurological connections that happen that help you to improve your focus and concentration when you get back to work. All right, so speaking of getting back to work, we're going to get to working on some stretches right now. All right, so as I mentioned, our stretches today are all going to relate to things that you would find outside in nature. So the first thing that we're going to start with is, if you watch these videos regularly, we always start with some sun salutations. It's a great way to just really open up and wake up all of your body. So start with your feet really grounded down, really rooted down into the 4 corners of your feet. Reach your arms up towards the sky or whatever's above you. Take a big inhale. And exhale out through the nose, forward fold, halfway lift. Reach the crown of your head forward, draw your shoulder blades in towards your spine. Forward fold, exhale, and extended mountain. We'll do that one more time. Forward fold, exhale, halfway lift, inhale, forward fold, exhale, extended mountain. All right, we have awakened our body just a bit. Okay, first stretch, or the next stretch that we're going to do, is eagle pose. So eagles obviously are birds that you encounter outside. Haven't seen too many in my lifetime, but anyway. So you eagle pose is a bit of a balancing pose. You can cross your heel to ankle, or cross at your ankles. You can cross your legs at bring your foot to your calf, or bring your foot all the way up to your knee. So I've got my right leg crossed over my left, and my arms are out to the side. You can do that with your arms. You can hold on to a wall or a chair for a little extra support for your balance. Or you can take eagle arms, which is wrapping your right arm under your left and press your hands together. So whatever version that you are in, use your focus, drill your gaze into a non-moving point in front of you. Not only will that help your balance, but it actually extended amounts anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes of just focusing your gaze on something helps to improve your concentration. It's something really good to do before you have to do some heads down work. All right, so we have been here for about 30 seconds and we're going to switch sides. So eagle on the other side. Cross at your ankles. You cross your foot at your ankle, cross your foot at your calf, or cross your foot at your knee. Arms out, hold a wall or a chair, or take eagle arms. So my left leg is crossed over. Now my left arm is crossed under. And if you're doing the full eagle arms, make sure to lift your elbows up in alignment with your shoulders. Engage your drishti, which is your gaze or your focus, into that non-moving spot in front of you. And keep breathing. I like to promote Ujjayi breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, because that builds your inner fire. That helps wake you up. And switch. Okay, the next thing that we will do is a star pose. And you don't necessarily see stars during the day, but you definitely see them at night. And so star pose is basically ground down into one foot and I'm lifting my right leg, and take your arms out into a big expressive position. And hold that and bring it down. And then you can take it back out again if you need a little bit of a break. And take a big inhale and bring it back together, and we'll switch sides. So this just helps create some opening in your hips, which often need opening after sitting a lot at your desk or in a car or wherever it is. And I bring back everything back down for a moment and take another star. Ground down into the four corners of your standing foot, really of both feet. Your lifted foot is working just as actively as your standing foot. And bring it back down. Now we're going to put the eagle and the star move together. And so start ground down into your left foot, cross wherever you're going to cross, at your ankle, at your calf, or at your knee. Do what you need to do with your arms. So we're starting with eagle. And then we're going to go right from eagle to star. We're going to do it 4 times. So star, big inhale on your star. Exhale on your eagle. Inhale on your star. Whenever you open up, you inhale. And whenever you contract, come into your eagle. Whenever you contract, you exhale. Inhale, open. So connecting your breath to movement really helps also with your concentration. And one more time, back open to star. Inhale on your breath. Exhale, eagle. And come back to standing. All right, I was feeling that in my standing leg as well as my other lifted leg, and my torso, my thoracic spine, my shoulders, everywhere. Okay, same thing on the other side. Cross where you will, ankle, calf, or knee. Do what you need to with your arms. Eagle pose. All right, let's connect it. Let's flow it. Inhale, star. Exhale, eagle. 3 more. Inhale, star. Exhale, eagle. Inhale, star. Exhale, eagle. Star. Eagle. And come back to standing. All right. Now, turn your toes out towards, away from you. And bring your hand, bend your knees, sink your hips down towards your knees at whatever level you're able to. Bring your hands to your knees. So this is an option right here. So this is a standing frog pose, if you will. So see, your leg kind of look like a frog. If you have the ability, the accessibility, bring your hands down to your ankles. Now use your elbows to press your knees away from you. And just shimmy your hips around just till you feel whatever sweet spot you're looking for. This is a great hip opener as well, especially the inside of your hips, but your inside of your thighs also. All right, from here, raise up and come back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And just bring your feet back together. And that will wrap up our stretches for today. So you did eagle, star, and frog. And we will wrap up with how we began sun salutation. Reach it up, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, draw your thoracic spine in. Forward fold, hang heavy, extend a mountain. One more time, forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold, extend a mountain. And thank you so much for joining me for When Your Backyard Is Your Office. Okay, see you next time.